All right, I want to create an animated GIF, and as we discussed before, an animated GIF looks like a video, but it's not actually a video file. It's just an image file that has movement in it. It could be up to, I think the upper limit is 15 seconds, and it runs on a loop. And you can insert an animated GIF anywhere that you can insert a regular image. And so you can go to places like GIPHY.com to find an animated GIF. So I could do a search here and choose one that I like, or you can create one. So GIPHY is one of many options for creating your own original animated GIF. So I'm going to go now into create. So I'm clicking this purple create button, and there's a couple of ways to do this, but I'm going to go down here. So let's assume that I don't have any media of my own. I don't have a video or images to use. I want to use somebody else's images that they've made available to create my own original GIF. So I'm going down here to any URL. It says we support URLs from GIPHY, YouTube, Vimeo, and many others. So that means I can use an existing YouTube video. So I'm going to go over to YouTube, and I'm going to do a search for the word happy. It could be, of course, anything at all, and then I get all kinds of hits. And you'll remember that we studied that we should be using, when we're repurposing other people's materials, they should be openly licensed materials. So they should have a Creative Commons license on it or be in the public domain. Sometimes you can find good stuff by entering a search term and then adding public domain, and then you can sort of inspect the element, and sometimes you can find good stuff that way. But I'm going to go a different route. I want to look for something that's tagged as having the word happy in it, and then I'm going to go to filters, and under features select Creative Commons, so that I only get videos that are marked as Creative Commons. But one thing I need to keep in mind is that some of the videos are really, really long. So look at this. So this one is 1 hour and 14 minutes, for example. And if we try getting GIPHY to do something with a very, very long video, then it takes an absolute eternity to process it. So even though the GIF can only be 15 seconds long anyway, so I'm going to go and search for a much shorter one to make things easier for myself. So I'm going to go back into filters, and I can see my Creative Commons is still selected there. It's bolded, and under duration I'm going to click 4 minutes, under 4 minutes. So now I have this list of videos that have a Creative Commons license on them, and they're short. So I'm going to try clicking on this one.
3D animation.
All right, and I would go to show more just to see what's going on with it. It looks like the stuff was taken from Pexels, and it does say Creative Commons, and I would okay, so I need to skip through the ad, and then I can see there's some stuff on here that I want to use. So there's one that's 1 minute and 4 seconds, and so there, good. I want to use a piece of that, so I'm going to go to grab the address or the URL, and I'm going to go Command C or Control C back into GIPHY, and here into this area, click here to put my insertion point in there, and go Command V or Control V to paste it, and then it takes me here into this production screen. All right, so it's showing me, by default it goes to the beginning of the video, and it goes to 4 seconds. You could make it up to 15. Okay, and you can also start it wherever you'd like. So I don't want it to start here because look, it says free stock footage. I don't want that, so I'm gonna scrub forward until I find, there's that cute clip with those little kids. So I want to use that one. So I'm going to go here to that start time, and I'm going to make it much shorter. Because, you know, the other thing is too, if you make it very, very long, it takes forever to render. Also, if you try to make the start time really, really far ahead, it takes forever as well. So I'm going to stick with 2.7 seconds. And I'm going to go to continue to decorate. All right, so there it is. Okay, and I'm going to now, I have the option to add captions or words, stickers, filters, etc., draw on it. And I just want to caution you again to be careful not to make it too busy. As it is, it's an animated GIF, so there's movement on it. So if you add words and stuff, it could be very, very distracting and also cause some problems for some people. For example, like that visual busyness can set off a bad reaction. So try to keep it as simple as you can. I'm just going to put in the words happy friends here. I could move it. So when you hover over the words, you can click and drag it to wherever you want. So I'm going to drag it down here. I'm going to change the color. I'll go with a happy yellow. All right, so let's say that I'm happy with that, and I'm going to go now to continue to upload. All right, here I should in fact enter the source URL. So where did I get it from? I got it from here. So I'm going to go grab that again, even though it's still on my clipboard. So Command C, back to GIPHY, paste the source in there. I could add some tags so that other people can find this. All right, and I'm going to go upload to GIPHY. Okay, so it's doing its thing. All right, so there it is. There's my GIF. So I can do a couple things. I can share it from here. I can grab the embed code. So if I do share, that will let me grab the link. I could click on copy GIF link. The other thing I could do is I could right click on it and go save image as. So make sure you don't click the other options there, but it's save image as, so that you can save it to your local machine and then upload it to, say, your blog. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. So I'm going to call this friends happy delete, just so that I can find it later to delete it and go save. Okay. And then let's say that I want to upload it to my my blog. I would go to my blog. So here I'm just going into my my fake blog account in Blogger, and in Blogger I would go new post and then blah blah blah, give it a title, and then wherever I want to add my image, I would go here to the insert image icon, go upload from computer, choose files. There it is, open. I want to select it. Okay, then I can keep typing. All right, so, and then I can publish it. Publish post, confirm. All right, so there it is. So now keep in mind that I can't share this URL up here. Okay, so if I share this URL, this is in edit mode. This is the URL for me as the editor, owner of the blog. I need to go into view blog, and this is what the public sees. Okay, so the public sees this, and here it's not moving because this is just in thumbprint mode. It's in preview mode. For a blogger, I want to actually go and open the post itself. So I'm going to go into read more. And there, when you do that, then all the all the stuff that's on the page just becomes activated. So there it is, and you can see that it can be very distracting when something is very, very busy. So just keep that in mind when you are creating and sharing animated GIFs. So good. So there, I have that. So if I want to share this with my classmates, then I need to go grab this URL. Okay, this is the one that the public can see, so I would go and copy this to my clipboard. Okay, the other thing I might want to do is share it in our Blackboard Ultra course. And Blackboard Ultra is kind of weird. Okay, so I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to start typing a response in here. And I don't see anything that tells me that I can add an image, but if I click on the plus sign, insert content, it looks promising because it says image. So if I click on image, it prompts you for a URL. Okay, so that means then that it's not letting you put the actual image into the Blackboard post. What it's going to let you do is insert the address or the URL, and then in effect it's like the picture is streamed into your post. Okay, so and by the way, I suspect that's why about 4 or 5 of you had problems with the exam image, because some of your system configurations didn't let the image show because it was streaming in from another page. But anyway, okay, so here I am trying to insert a picture in my my Blackboard Ultra post. So I'm going to go back to GIPHY. Okay, I'm going to go to share, and I want to copy the link to this GIF, right? So I'm going to go copy GIF link back here into the Blackboard post and drop this in here. Okay, and then for alternative text, I might go, you know, little girls playing with a doll, etc. Okay, and then go insert. Okay, so there's the image, and then I can go respond. Okay, now, so I went to the trouble of actually inserting the image itself, but if you just really don't have the inclination to do it exactly like that, that's perfectly fine. You can just, in GIPHY, just grab the link and just paste that in there. Okay, so back in here, just go, here's the, you know, here's my image, and then paste that in there. Okay, and here's where I'm going to point out one final thing. When you do that, Ultra does not automatically turn it into a live clickable link. Okay, it's not an actual hyperlink. So if you want to turn it into a live link, which you don't have to, but if you're willing to, you can select it and then click on this chain link icon, and then add the link URL in there and go insert. Okay, and that makes it a live link. Really weird, but there you go. All right, so now you know how to create a GIF in GIPHY, share it on your blog, and how to upload it into our Blackboard Ultra discussion environment.